Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the toy side and the RC side. Today we're going to do some unboxings. Now, I don't normally do unboxings, and I've actually done quite a few of them lately, and I've been enjoying it. This is the Dune group behind you. This is the figures from the new movie. I haven't seen it yet. I did like the original. A lot of people didn't. I did. But these were all on sale. I went to Kamloops, and unfortunately our Toys R Us in Kamloops is shutting down. They're saying it's because of lease problems, but I think it's got everything to do with COVID, and there hasn't been the amount of people coming through the doors. But anyways, their loss is my gain, I guess. These two were on sale for $7, and these two were on sale for $12. So I figured I'd better pick them. I already got the big floating guy. I can't remember what his name is, sorry. But so I picked up Lady Jessica, I picked up Paul Atreides, I picked up Duncan Idaho, and Stilgar. Now, this is a Build-A-Figure, just like Legends, and this will give me the ability to build Rabbin, which is Dave Bautista's character. So I will be able to Build-A-Figure him. So I actually have 4 figures, but I'll end up with 5 and 6 with the big floating guy, and I'll throw him in here at some point in time as well. So we're going to unbox each one real quick. I'm not going to hold you here very long, and then we will see what's in each one, set them up, show you the Build-A-Figure, then we'll do the Build-A-Figure and put it all together. So let's get to the Dune stuff. Here we go. So ladies first, we'll do Lady Jessica, House of Atreides. I don't know anything about this character. I just know that it's a female. I know there's a Build-A-Figure in there. So all the boxes look pretty much the same, quite uneventful. It gives you a little bio on the back. It says, belonging to a mysterious sisterhood, Lady Jessica has mastered the mind-controlling power of the voice. So there she is. And she, I believe, is number 1. And you can kind of see what's his name, Rabbin, down here. So let's get her out of the box. So there is Lady Jessica from House of Atreides, and she comes with that pack that goes on her back, and she has a knife in her hand. She has a bit of a mask, what are they called, those moisture masks around her neck there. It doesn't unfortunately go up on her head. Now, I think if you wanted to do some cutting and make that, it would work. There's no movement in her head because of her hair. The hair sculpt stops her from moving. I do like the look of her moisture suit, whatever they call it. Now, the extra Build-A-Figure pieces are, of course, is Rabbin's head, his weapon right here, and a whip-looking thing right here. Again, I really enjoy the fact that these come with stands. Again, McFarlane Toys, thank you very much for putting these guys on stands, because I think they look absolutely amazing. So let's move on to the next one and see what Build-A-Figure parts come with that one. So next one up. Next up will be Paul Atreides, House of Atreides. And he was $6.90 because, again, they were blowing these guys out. Again, this comes with some Build-A-Figure parts. The new Dune movie, we'll have a look at the back. There it is there. A little bio write-up says, heir to one of humanity's most powerful families and cursed with the visions of the future, Paul must face his destiny on the planet known as Dune. And this is number 2 in the line, I believe. No, number 3 in the line. And he comes again with some Rabbin figures. So let's get him out of the box, have a look at him, and see what Build-A-Figure he comes with. Bigger Build-A-Figure pieces. He Paul Atreides. He comes with 2 knives. Both of them are in his hands. Now, you don't have to run both knives in both hands if you don't want to. You can run a knife in one hand and then give that another knife to somebody else. On the turntable, you can see Rabbin's legs. Comes with the 2 legs, right and left legs. He doesn't come, surprisingly, with no backpack, no moisture pack. I'm quite surprised. I thought he'd have one. But there he is. I do like the look of these suits, and he also has the moisture mask on his face. Again, with a little bit of work, if you wanted to, you could put that on his face, but I'll just leave it as it is. And yeah, his head moves much better than the last one because his hair isn't screwing it all up. But the stands I really like. They've got a little marking of Dune on it, and it's always nice to have stands for these things. So let's move on to the next one and see what Build-A-Figure pieces we get out of that one. Next up is Stilgar, the Freeman. Again, not 100% sure who this guy is. Haven't seen the movie yet. Just haven't gotten to it, but I want to see it. And of course, there's some Build-A-Figure pieces in here. So there he is. And we'll whip him around and read the bio on the back. It says, a brave leader of the desert warriors known as the Freeman, Stilgar fights to protect the dangerous world his people have come to call home. And this one I do believe is number 2 in the list of things here. So let's get him out, have a look at Stilgar, and see what pieces come for. So there is Stilgar, the Freeman, the leader of the Freeman. He comes with no weapons. He comes with his moisture pack, which is on the back, and it's open enough that if you wanted to put that mask on over his nose and stuff, you could. But I'm choosing not to at this point, but I may once I set him up. Now I may borrow a knife from Paul there and give it to Stilgar here. And on the table in front of him is the torso for Rabbin. It kind of looks like he's butchered somebody there, but he hasn't. So that's the torso for Rabbin. So let's move on to the last one, and then we can put Rabbin together and see what he looks like. I love these. I got a little ahead of myself. Forgive me here. I've got an empty box. So this is Duncan Idaho from House of Atreides. And I think this is the Jason Momoa character. I could be wrong, but it looks like him. And on the back, yeah, I already unboxed him. Sorry about that. But on the back, it says, a legendary warrior renowned for his twin blade fighting style, Duncan Idaho is the sword master of the House of Atreides. And yes, he does come with 2 swords. And the last pieces that you need to build Rabbin. So again, sorry I took him out of the box, but let's get him in front of you and we can have a look and see what he looks like. So there we have Duncan Idaho. What I like about this guy is the mask fits on his face just perfectly. Yeah, I like it. So I'm going to put the mask up like that. It also comes with Rabbin's last 2 arms for the Build-A-Figure. So now we can build Rabbin, and we will put him together and then show you. I do have all of the Dune figures, and I will show you them all when I get Rabbin. So let's get Rabbin put together. Here we go. Whew. Let me tell you, this guy was not easy to put together. He was pretty tight with some tolerances, but finally got them all together. And that is Rabbin. That is the Build-A-Figure that comes with this line. And that, of course, is the character played by Dave Bautista, who's played many roles, but there he is. So that is the whole crew so far. Let me get everybody together. Let me get the whole band together, and I'll show you all the Dune figures that came in on this line, and we'll close her out. But I really like the looks of this guy. Now, he comes with no stand, so but he stands pretty good all on his own. He has that knife in one hand and that kind of whip thing in the other. He doesn't have any kind of moisture mask or any kind of backpack or anything like that. The sculpt on the face is done very well for Bautista. I think it looks really good. And I mean, if you weren't happy with this one, you could probably rob one off of any 8 million wrestling figures that are out there and pop it in, or Guardians of the Galaxy figures, whatever. So I mean, they all look really good. I know this line did not sell well, but I have always wanted to get it, and when they bumped the prices down to what they were now, I couldn't pass it up. So let me go get the big fat guy, and I'll show you them all together. So hold on one second. So here we are with all of the figures. The Baron Harkonnen that floats in the back there, the big guy, is obviously of a different scale than the rest of the figures. And from, I guess, left to right, we have Lady Jessica from House of Atreides. We have Paul Atreides from House of Atreides. We have Duncan Idaho from House of Atreides, and then Stilgar, part of the Freeman. We were able to then build the Build-A-Figure, which was Rabbin in the front, and then Lord Harkonnen in the back, or Count von Harkonnen in the back. So I think these two are in the same family, if you want to call it that. I like the way these look. I know that this was a line that didn't go over very well. I'm very happy to have them, and I'm going to take some close-up pictures of all of them. Very happy to have the whole works. I think they look really good, and I was really excited to put the Build-A-Figure together. I mean, there's some seamage here. I mean, on the legs, you can see the seams here. I might be able to do something with that, but there is some pretty good seams there. But I think they caught the facial sculpts of all of the characters quite well, of all the actors quite well. I like the suits, and I haven't seen the movie, but I'm going to. So just enjoy the pictures at the end here. And again, Area 51, Home of the Superheroes. Thank you for tuning in, and let me know what you think of this unboxing, whether you went for these guys or you didn't. Anyways, we'll catch you on the next one. Area 51, Home of the Superheroes says bye-bye, see you later.